And we're back.
Holy
Hey,
shit, we are back.
yeah, it's the new year, and boy, have I got something special to show you, Chris. How you doing?
You always do, and I'm doing pretty swell, puking child aside.
Great, great. So, sweeping that right aside. So Chris, what was your game of the year last year?
Ooh, Sea of Stars, no question.
Okay. So I found this strange little game on December 20th, and this absolutely ran away with my game of the year last year. I love this game. So we're gonna play
Okay.
some Ultrakill tonight.
Not too often that you find your game of the year at the end of the year. How you doing, Sparks?
Hey, Sparks, how you doing? So I'm a sucker for when games have a fun setup sequence for when you start a new game.
Uh-huh.
I like when they do something interesting with that to like adjust your colors or your sound and stuff like that.
Manual audio calibration. What did we end up saying? Like 30 something? Like
30
low
was good.
30s,
Yeah,
and then crank that music.
yeah, I loved. And then the music kicks in. I just think that's a clever little touch, like you're calibrating your robot.
Right. Ooh, Sparks, physical therapy today, and the PT said my form was improving. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
What
that's
what's
good.
the physical therapy for, Sparks?
I went to the doctor and he said I'm just barely hanging on.
Right. How are you alive?
So, what do you think? PC graphics or PSX?
Oh my god. I don't know, dealer's choice. I've got
It's
fondness for both.
You know what? We'll start with PC, but on another episode we might go to PSX. I love that
Yeah, a
it gives you
little
like
clear.
a good option for that, not just like a crappy filter.
Right. You know, I've got to say, even though it's blatant nostalgia baiting, I do like that the PS1 style of graphics have become kind of retro chic and are reappearing in a lot of games.
There's a lot of love for it now.
Me too,
Now,
yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to play this on lenient because for the sake of the stream, this game is really, really tough. I've gone through it on violent, but man, oh man, it would be painful for you to watch, and it'd be painful for me to play.
Would be painful for you.
For all of us, Mr. Wayne.
Let's not stand on ceremony here. This is Ultrakill. All right, I swear that's all the bane you'll get from me this evening.
That's all right. I'm always good for a good Bane impression.
Well, and then there's Chris Beck's Bane impression.
How much do you
Location,
know about this
approaching hell.
game?
Enjoy your stay. Mankind is dead. Blood is fuel. Hell is full.
There's your story. That's the entire story right there.
You know, Doom got away with rip and tear, so they can do this.
I'll go over the story in a bit, but I want to get through a little bit of the intro here.
Ooh, you got a robot arm. Wait, are you
You
a
are a
Rock'em
robot.
Sock'em robot?
So the plot line to this game is amazing.
Oh, I
So
can't wait.
I love everything about this game. I love how V1, the robot, moves. I love how everything sounds. I love how fast the game is. I love how it sounds. I could just gush about this game forever.
I can tell.
It doesn't.
Ooh,
It
I like
takes a
the
lot.
dash. Yes.
Yeah, it takes a lot to get me happy, but it just controls so well.
Very good. I might have to check this out then.
You
Sparks
might
writes,
just
I have a condition called Ehlers-Danlos. It kind of sounds like something from Doctor Who syndrome. A connective tissue disorder that makes my joints like noodles. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Sparks. Glad that therapy's going well, though.
So
Okay.
your main character heals
Yes.
himself by getting covered in blood.
I love it. You are the Rock'em Sock'em Doomslayer.
Now it's going to teach me to use all these moves that I never use.
Ground slam. It's like in the Spider-Man games where they give you a whole bunch of gadgets, but you're fucking Spider-Man. Just web
Right,
and
you're
punch.
just going to use webs. It don't matter.
You're just gonna use webs and punch, yeah. New Blood
New,
presents.
new blood, by the way.
New Blood presents. Sorry.
Um,
I didn't realize that was the credits. I thought it was informing you that you had new blood presents.
new blood activated. New blood has been found.
Ooga.
God, I love that
Ultrakill.
intro. Welcome to
Yeah.
Ultrakill.
I'm pumped.
If there has ever been an intro that has said "fuck yeah" without saying it, it's been this game.
Sparks, New Blood. Wasn't that a Twilight movie? Probably. This is better.
That was New Moon, wasn't it?
New Moon, sure.
By the way, do you remember our friends from New Blood, what they've done in the past?
Were they the ones who did that washing, that laundromat game?
Close. They did Faith, the Unholy Trilogy, which we played on the channel a year ago.
All kinds of interesting stuff, don't they?
They know how to pick them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this studio, New Blood. Okay.
They were the makers of Dusk and I think Rise of the Triad. They do some really good stuff if you like shooters.
Okay. Sparks, yes, the game that I was thinking of was Power Wash. Or no, not Power Wash Simulator.
Blood Wash.
Blood Wash, thank you.
That's made by, developed by Puppet Combo.
Puppet Combo, there you go.
Yes.
Alright. Dude, I could really get into this game. I've been jonesing for something like this ever since I beat Doom Eternal.
I love it.
Look at them there, pretty little maids all in a row.
So you ready for the storyline for this game?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, so mankind, in their hubris, tunneled their way into hell. And boy, did they unleashed a whole bunch of stuff they had no business unleashing. And, well, down I go.
Wait, is this whole game just an analogy for the 2016 election?
We're not going there. Anyways,
no. According to the Iowa caucus, we absolutely are going there. Sorry.
Well, I mean, the Iowa caucus didn't tell anything that we. All right. Anyways, we ain't talking about Trump. We're talking about actual hell. But so mankind drilled into hell and unleashed things they ought not have released. Right. So there's this horrible war on the surface. They make all these horrible murder machines, of which you, V1, are one of them.
Oh, okay.
That's what I love about this is you're just a robot. You're not a good guy, you're not a bad guy. You're a robot that's fueled by blood. Therefore, that's all the motivation you need to kill.
Yeah.
Right? So, mankind gets completely eradicated, and you got all these robots that are dying because, you know, they're fueled by blood. So what do, man? You tunnel your way into hell, and then kill all the humans and demons in hell.
Of course.
I love that premise.
You're gonna solve the problem one way or the other, I mean.
Speaking of things I love, notice this, okay? You can parry almost anything in this game.
Oh, dude, I like that mechanic.
Oh man, it is wonderful.
I've still got really good Twitch blocking reflexes as a result of getting really good at FF16.
I think you'd like this.
While I have that capacity, I feel like I need to play a whole bunch of action games. Because eventually I'll go back to like a turn-based RPG, and I'll just lose my reflexes for a time.
Come on. There's got to be at least one more you guys up here, right?
Who thought it was a good idea to power robots with blood? Who thought it was a good idea to put checkpoints in hell, Sparks? I don't know.
So, this game takes you through all 9 layers of hell, as depicted in Dante's Inferno.
Okay.
The first level here is essentially like the prelude. It's getting to hell.
It's the elevator to hell.
Yeah, essentially, like this is mankind's construct or connection to the underworld.
Okay.
Get that crap out of here.
How'd y'all feel? Oh, what is that?
This is a malignant face.
Malignant face. Malicious face.
Malicious, thank you.
I like malignant, actually, a little better, but that's okay.
All right, how we do on our first stage?
3 minutes and 43 seconds.
Everything is rated by time, kills, and style.
Devil May Cry, gotcha.
Holy cow, seriously, that was an S rank?
Huh.
I only have the one gun.
I mean, you are on lenient, so.
Yeah. Oh, stop. Shut up.
You know what, Chris? He turns the game off. We're done here. You don't deserve Ultrakill.
Stream's over. Everyone go home.
Stream's over. Get the fuck out of here. Oh,
no,
man.
but you get a bunch of different weapons in this game, and like chaining them all together for style points. Again, it takes a lot to get me to be happy with the game, but this game hits everything.
I'm really vibing with this so far. This is cool. I will definitely be checking this out personally.
The soundtrack for this has been on heavy rotation in my office for the last 2 weeks. I don't even put in headphones anymore.
It's hilarious.
When people come to my office, this is what they have to listen to.
Well, I guess it's better than the whale noises he was listening to calm down before. Oh, hey, come on, that was cool.
Double kill.
By the way, you mentioned Game of the Year or anticipated games. My most anticipated one of 2024 comes out in like a week and a half.
Which one?
Persona 3 Reload.
I'm so confused because I was like, oh, you're going to be getting Infinite Wealth when it comes out as well.
Ooh, yes. Don't get me wrong, I am absolutely going to play the hell out of that game and love it, but it is not my most anticipated. I am all about Persona right now.
Oh, understandable. Yeah, it's a front-heavy start to the year as far as good games go.
It is, yeah, and RPGs no less, right? Like, I'm still traumatized by the
turn-based RPGs. You're right.
Yeah, I'm kind of traumatized to this day from
Let's get these guys later and shoot them.
like the great RPG famine of the mid to late aughts, and so every time we get like a glut of really good RPGs, there like something awakens in me. I'm just like a giddy little kid.
Yeah, it's between those two games. Yeah, it's a like I said, strong start.
Yeah.
Seriously, okay. Like I tried to do this in my actual playthrough, and I had to replay this twice, 3 times. Whatever.
S rank is you.
I think there's like 5 levels to the prelude, by the way. So
oh, okay.
if
So,
you're
so
keeping
it's
track.
Sonic the Hedgehog style. You get stages and levels.
Yeah, just for just this first part is I think 5 stages, and then it becomes 3 episodes of 10 or 3 episodes of 10 stages each.
3 episodes of 10 episodes with 12 subplots.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna parry that. Oh well.
Though now I can't get rid of the Sonic the Hedgehog analogy. I would love to see Dr. Eggman just flying around in his stupid little carrier machine down here in hell. How did I get here?
What the hell was this?
I thought I was the good guy. Oh no.
Gotta love the movement. All right.
Okay, that was
first
cool.
mini boss. This is also where you get your first new weapon.
I feel like I've seen this boss in, I want to say Oblivion? Or Morrowind?
Machine?
Reminding me of something. I don't, or maybe it was Shadows of the Empire.
He looks like IG-88 from Shadows of the Empire.
A little bit. Yes, thank you.
From the junkyard?
Yes. Horrible boss. This is much better.
Oh yeah. Him and Gladiator were always, Boba Fett and Gladiator were always the sore spots in that game.
Yeah, Boba Fett was my least favorite. I you know, because I think Boba Fett's cool.
Oh,
that boss fight fucking sucked.
All right, now we got our shotgun/grenade launcher.
Sparks,
By the
I'm
way,
just imagining your character duct taping a bunch of guns together. Absolutely.
So I love this. You can slide. Okay, so there's 2 ways to avoid bosses, Elden Ring style, right?
Okay.
You can do a dodge roll to your left or right, which negates all damage, or you can slide, which is faster, but you take damage.
Ah, I see.
Notice your multiplier count goes up, so if you're sliding while you're attacking, you get more points.
Okay.
And I love that mechanic. It just introduces more and more chaos.
Gotcha. And I can tell this is a game that absolutely rewards you for being aggressive and causing havoc.
Every weapon, by the way, has 2 functions. So, like, for example, the charge pistol, well, has a charge. And then the shotgun, you've got your regular, and then you've got your core eject, which is basically the grenade launcher.
Sorry, I have to give Sparks some credit here. She writes, I can't believe you missed my witty Dante comment. The comment was, Dante's Inferno. You mean Dante's self-insert fan fiction? Ayo.
that is 100% true, because everybody in hell, besides complaining about the suffering, is talking about what a great guy Dante was.
Oh,
there's a couple characters from that book in here. King Minos is
really?
a pretty important guy.
Oh, so you weren't being facetious. This game is inspired directly by Dante's Inferno.
Oh, no, and there's some like really clever stuff that goes on with it too.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, let's see here.
I figured it was just going to be like a nod wink, like the layers of hell or whatever, but okay.
This
that's
game
cool.
isn't Shakespeare, but it's got its clever moments.
Yeah.
You know,
as all good games should. Oh,
it's got its...
I don't want to know what happens if you touch that fan.
I'm hoping I can make one of them show us. I'm hoping maybe I can parry one of these guys. That'd be nice.
I mean, you're a robot, so ideally you'll be fine. But...
further expanding on the game's lore, so this is a point where like God has become so disgusted with the universe that he's just completely left this plane of existence.
Oh boy.
Like he's just been so disappointed that humanity disappoints him over and over again. Hell terrifies him. His angels are a bunch of dawdlers who do nothing. So he's like, all right, I'm done. I can't take this. I'm gonna go start over in another dimension. You guys,
You can't fire me. I quit.
whatever the shit is, you
God.
guys deal with it. I'm done. So essentially what you have is you've got like Gabriel, the Archangel, who's the main villain / hero of the game, just trying to hold everything together.
And stop you from wrecking everything.
And then there's you, who's just tearing everything apart in his quest for more blood.
Yeah, right? I
So-
love the idea of being like this completely mindless, like,
Killing machine. Yeah.
machine.
It's horrifying. You can't argue with V1. You can't negotiate with him.
Nope.
It is in his active self-interest to not negotiate with you, right?
Right.
You know?
Like nothing else, like the world-ending stakes and calamities that he's dancing around have no meaning for him. It's just absorb more blood.
He is just, this is all about him getting a lunch.
This is what he does.
See you in hell. Sorry.
You can't not insert Duke Nukem into a game like this at some point.
I'm doing surprisingly well with my scores, considering I'm putting zero effort into it.
Yes, ass! He did it! He did it, everybody! Game over!
Right
Got
there.
the ass.
This game also, it's got little orbs you can find for customizables, but I love the challenges. The challenges are always just like funny stuff you can do that actively encourage you to break the game. Like,
Oh, really?
just kill that one enemy that I fought,
That's
and no one
awesome.
else. So,
Prelude 4th, a one-machine army. I still would love to see the phrase "Rock'em Sock'em Demon Slayer."
Rock'em Sock, yeah.
Rock'em Sock'em Killing Machine. Help me come up with something clever here now.
I'm trying, but I'm also trying to get these guys airborne.
Oh no, you are dead.
I took a little splash damage from my own gun there. My apologies. How
That's all
embarrassing.
right. I like the smiling skeleton, so I was just glad to see him again.
We'll be seeing him a lot. No worries.
See you real soon, kids.
Oh, that's
God.
okay. That's part of the problem. Get out of here.
You know, if I thought Sarah would let me get away with it, I would absolutely have on my real-life tombstone a picture of Krusty the Clown saying, "See you real soon, kids."
I would change my name to John Helpman. Just for my
John
tombstone.
Helpman.
Oh, there's
I was
Mr.
gonna say though,
Helpman.
I will settle for something slightly more tasteful from Hyperion, which I won't spoil for you because you've
Oh, book
not-
2?
book 2. You have read through book 2 now?
No, it's on my list. I'm on my
Oh,
fourth
okay.
book of the year, but I'm not there yet.
Okay, cool. When you do, you'll know exactly what I'm referencing.
Actually, that's a good reminder. Get that crap out of here. That's a good reminder because I got 4 Audible credits to burn up.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, that's
And,
gotta feel good. Having just
Well,
essentially unlimited book for the next 4 months.
yes and no. The problem is that they were billing me without my consent, so I'm like,
Oh.
all right.
Well, fuck
Well,
them.
and then I tried to cancel, and then they're like, "Oh no, you gotta. We're gonna take all your credits." Then it's like, "All right, well then I'll use all my credits, and then I'll
cancel.
cancel." I was trying to think of something more clever, but I was only expecting one of these guys.
Oh man, fuck it. Who's the president of Amazon again? Mr.
Jeff
Bald-
Bezos.
Jeff
Bezos.
Oh man, Jeff Bezos isn't gonna like this.
Ooh. Ow.
Oh god. Jeff Bezos shows up at your door. What, you think you can fucking take your credits and just quit? Jeff? Yeah, it's Jeff.
No, you don't quit. I tell you when you're done.
You think I became the world's richest man by letting punks like you fleece me for free audiobooks?
Donnie, Knuckles, mess this guy's house up.
You want me to shut this down, Chief? Get him, Knuckles.
I'm recording all this, Mr. Bezos. You'll never get away with it. Puts out both middle fingers. Fucking watch me. What is all
Knuckles-
this coming from? What is this
Knuckles
bits?
rips your phone out of your hand and he stomps it on the ground. You recording what now?
Knuckles.
I want to see, like, Knuckles as a low-level mob enforcer.
But he's still your buddy, though, you know.
But he still issues knuckle bucks.
Even though he's often on both ends of your life dramas.
Right? Hey, man, I like you. I'll just bust one of your kneecaps today, okay? Do better. Checkpoint. Thanks, Satan.
No problem.
Wouldn't want you to get too far behind now. I like the gore effects too. Just woo, the party streamer blood.
Feels good and looks good.
It does.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed that what I'm doing with this, but I'm actually parrying my own shotgun blast.
Really?
Literally punching the bullets to make them explode.
I like that so much.
It's hilarious because this was actually a glitch.
And they kept it. Oh, good.
Oh, they just kind of took care of themselves.
Yeah,
oh,
they
the
did.
humanity. Look at that.
No one ever said the undead minions of hell were smart.
The developer of this game, Hakita, has this interesting habit of every time there's a glitch discovered in the game, it quickly becomes canon. So
you got ass and then BS.
BSB.
I like this game.
One restart. I think this is the last part of the... Yep.
Prelude climax. Ooh, hello, Cerberus.
Well, don't get too excited. It's not as cool as you might think it'll be. And we'll be seeing these guys a lot.
Oh, okay. I was thinking three-headed hellhound, but we'll see.
Whoa!
Ooh!
It's not been a single
time
I've done the stage where I haven't run right into that meat grinder. Let's try that again.
Sparks writes, why is Knuckles the Hedgehog working for Bezos? To which point Knuckles turns his head real slow towards the camera. What the fuck did you just call me? Knuckles the what? Let's slow the fuck down in here.
Alright, I almost...
Whoop. No wall behind you.
I backed right into it. Okay, alright, let's try this third time.
Is that an arcade cabinet?
It is! Oh, I gotta show you this, it's cool. I might actually have points.
Oh,
this is how you choose your weapons.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
I'm so glad you said something.
I love your robot hand.
Isn't that cool? Listen to that classy, jazzy music in the background. Hell yeah! I totally forgot about this. Let's get one of these too. We're swimming in points.
Flush with points. Sparks writes, can you at least pet Cerberus?
He's not. You guys are. Cerberus ain't cute. He's not ugly either. He's just
thinking about this the wrong way.
Yeah, you'll see, and you'll be just as disappointed in a moment. Oh, now I finally have my favorite weapon. All right. Anyways, let's try this. Do you think I could just?
I bet you could. I wouldn't do it, but wait. Oh! You did it! You did it, everybody! You did the thing. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
All right, you boys ready? You boys ready? You gonna throw your little orb at me? Huh? That's what you're gonna do? Get that shit out of here.
Oh, he's not even a dog.
Yeah, like I said, a little disappointing.
I'm sure he's just a stand-in for a much more creative boss they'll have once this goes out of early access.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's what they'll do. Sparks, I guess you could pet him, but you'd just be petting a statue of a naked man.
Yeah, I mean, there really ain't much there, you know? Oh, alright, his buddy just got up.
Punching his kneecaps. I like that. This is great. Oh, shit.
Alright, I'm firmly in control of the situation.
Seems that way. I can see where this would be a very unforgiving game on harder difficulties.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, your health melts away like butter. Granted, you're constantly restoring it by doing damage, but...
These are big bosses in a small room, though.
You eventually get an upgrade that allows you to magnetize the blood to yourself from across the arena.
That
would be asking for too much.
I missed that first parry. Honestly, you get a good variety of weapons to where, like, when you need to heal, it's not a problem.
I was gonna ask, like, what are some of the, like, the over-the-top weapons that you can get in this game, like the BFG?
You get that would be the railgun.
Okay.
The big one that you'll like is the minigun, which is actually an industrial nail gun.
Interesting.
I can't parry
Industrial nail
anything.
gun. Sparks asked, why did the statues bleed?
Good question.
Oh, Nick, you're shooting him right in the... Okay.
Right in the... There we go. There's a parry. No, all right. Well.
Oh no.
Ah! Ooh. 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 Okay. This is getting a little
Glad there aren't
spicy.
3 of these guys. What was that?
There we go. So I love this weapon because you can flick the coin into the air, shoot it, and it'll do double damage.
Ooh, that is some Devil May Cry shit.
It's a really cool mechanic. Oh, now I can parry all of the orbs. Go figure.
I didn't even want to parry him. Uh-oh.
Okay, this is good.
Pin you to a wall and beat your head in. This is good. This is fine. Hey, by the way, since we got Sparks here, another random little game that I'm treating myself to this year. For whatever reason, I was, you know, playing around with my PS Vita, which, you know, I've modded to have, like, all my favorite PS1 titles on. And for whatever reason, I just started randomly replaying Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, which I think the last time I played that through fully was probably our senior year of college. So this is stepping way back, and I'd forgotten just how wonderful of a game that is.
It's always fun to revisit one of those classics.
Yeah, and the reason I bring up Sparks is that in the last episode that I shot with Max, she had asked what some of my favorite, like, beautiful classic sprite-based games are, and Lunar 2 was one of the first ones that came to my mind.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe that's actually what made me play it subconsciously. Ooh, hello. This is different.
We are now in limbo.
Okay.
What a wonderful place. Would you like to spend all of eternity here if you just happen to be born in the wrong place and never heard about Jesus Christ?
Right.
That being your only major sin.
Right. You weren't Catholic enough. Sorry. Welcome to this milquetoast waiting room.
But don't you love how it has that feel to it?
Mm-hmm.
Plus the bird noises.
It's not offensive, but it's
they're fake.
I love that. What's the skull?
This is a skull. You need these to go further down in hell.
Can you tell that I hate it?
I like it. He look at him. He's cute. I like him.
He kind of grows on you after a while, right? Like, hey, you! Why are you picking me up? You stop it right now. Oh, hello. Soundtrack's picking up.
They do a good job at this point of alternating between ambient and combat music.
I like that a lot, yeah.
And it flows so seamlessly, too. Where the hell are you? Get over here.
Yet another reason I'm really looking forward to the Persona 3 remake.
I heard that's like the most difficult Persona in the series. Is that correct?
I'm curious what they'll do with it. So, Persona 3, I have a weird relationship with Persona. I started with 5, loved it so much that I worked backwards to 4, loved 4 so much that I played 3.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, hello, minigun. And it just felt so dated compared to 4 and 5. And the central tower mechanic, which is where a lot of the difficulty comes from, it's like a single dungeon that you visit throughout the whole game, and it's randomized. So a little bit of a turnoff for me. I'm curious to see what they'll...
Megami Tensei.
Yeah, I'm curious what they'll do with that in the remake. But from what little I've seen of the gameplay footage, they seem to have addressed a lot of the concerns I had with the original.
Hey,
that just kind of
Ultrakill rank. Look at that.
Nice. Shitstorm.
Now we're back down
I
to
like
shitstorm.
that.
That's fine.
Sadistic.
Oh, I didn't even mean to parry him. Oh well.
Hey you. If you don't leave me in health, I'll get you some weed. I can do it. I'm a skull.
There's a lot of weed dealers down here in level 9.
How do you think you pass the time in purgatory? You smoke some weed. You do what I want, that weed can be yours. Please.
Hey, let's paint the world red. Good lord.
Yeah, tell me about it. But yeah, I'll let you know. I mean, I'm gonna buy it on day one, so I'm taking kind of a $70 gamble here. But at the same time, like
Ooh, 70. How'd that happen?
all new games right now are like $70.
Yeah, that is the new trend, but I get it.
I mean, I'll be very happy if it turns out to be 50 or 60, but it won't. I'm just prepping myself for that. But yeah, hopefully, like they rebalance the like central tower mechanic, and
I'm doing really good. Anyways,
but it kind of seems like Persona 4 was where the design philosophy of the series really changed. And Persona 3 Reload, as I understand it, is an attempt to go back to that game and pretty much bring it up to speed with Persona 4 and 5. So I'm pretty confident that I'll enjoy it.
Ooh, that was a damn good rank. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
We gotta do something real quick.
We gotta jump up to heaven.
You're not entirely wrong. Okay. Best gun for this.
Can you shotgun jump?
You absolutely
Hell yes.
can.
Excellent.
Okay. I need this ruin, or this rune.
Ruin. Apples, oranges.
There we
Somewhere
go.
in the depths of limbo, a mechanism is set in
This will be
motion.
very important for the first boss.
What it does is cerebral and inconsequential. Ass! You did it again, Nick.
Again, I almost got a P rank on this. I didn't even try. That's whatever.
What's P rank?
Okay, so P rank, it's wonderful. Okay, you have to get all S ranks and you can't restart once. Mind-numbingly difficult.
Yeah. And
I've
you're right,
gotten
Sparks.
most of them.
Yes. Even old games, Sparks writes, are now like $50. And God help you if you're trying to start a retro game collection, because you are fucked.
I mean,
Sparks
that's
wanted
what
a
ROMs
copy
are
of
for,
Wind Waker
right?
for the Wii U, still $60. And they shut down the eShop on it, so you can't even buy it for a decent price anymore.
Hey, there's always Vim's Lair.
Yep.
I mean, who needs physical media, though, right?
Honestly, I'm out. Like, I am pretty well set on, except for maybe the odd collector's edition of a game that I really cherish.
Like once a year.
I really don't need physical media in my life anymore.
No, I agree, as much as I used to collect that stuff. Okay, when we hit the next level, you gotta remind me, I gotta buy the upgraded nail gun.
Upgraded nail gun. Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright, come on. Okay, alright.
Son of a
Let me
bitch.
miss that
There we
parry completely.
You're fine. So sadistic.
I
I want to be the hype man for the next Unreal Tournament game. Whenever that makes a resurgence.
Unreal Tournament, isn't that owned by id Software, I think?
I think, yeah. I don't actually
Okay.
know. Come to think of it, though.
Why did I do that? Why did I
you
hurt Mr.
shooting me?
Skull?
What did I do to you that you would shoot me?
There we go. Oh, he sounds so cute. Why did I kill him?
Oh, right. Unfeeling murder machine.
Yeah, that's right. Because I
That's
feel
right.
none of this.
My life is great. You're basically Bender the robot.
Better if his anti-violence chip ever shorted out, right?
Right, Bender B. Rodriguez. Oh God, Limbo isn't looking so good right now.
Yeah, it. Okay, because of these pricks that I
Hello.
hate. All right, the street cleaners.
The street cleaners.
Ah! Okay, alright. And it's really hard to heal off these guys, too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they seem to keep their distance from you.
What? Tell me what I'm doing wrong, game. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I'm not going through the correct door. There we go.
Okay. Please, come back. I'll sell you weed. No, I'll sell you weed. Pick me up. Yeah, these guys seem annoying as shit.
Yeah, weed is legal down here. I just want to point that out. So anyone who it grows everywhere. So anyone who charges you for it,
all over Limbo. Yeah.
They shouldn't be doing that. Just telling you, they shouldn't be doing that. That's neat.
I love the effect of the doors. Like, you know, even though it's like there's an open skybox effect, you can't see past the door until you enter through it. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I mean, I know in this case it's a really simple effect, but I don't know. I enjoyed it.
There's a lot of cool stuff to like in this game.
Yeah.
Is this... Okay.
Sure is. Oh, God.
A bad idea? Okay.
No.
I'm trying to remember where the second rune is, and I think it's down here.
You know the nice thing about hell? No bad ideas. I mean, what's it going to do? Make your situation worse?
Your life becomes nominally more inconvenient.
Oh. Cancerous rodent. What the? Okay.
He's a mini boss that
Oh.
took care of him.
Oh. Oh, God.
Okay.
The poor thing.
Well, that was fun.
I can tell you were having fun. Very cancerous rodent. Oh, okay, there we go. You pissed it off, huh? Okay, it's still not putting up much of a fight, but that's okay.
So the secondary function of the nail gun is to shoot out a magnet that will pull all the nails towards it.
Oh, neat. Well, he left all kinds of goodies behind there, didn't he?
There we go. Okay, there's our second rune.
Sparks, are you sure the mess isn't your fault? We can't be sure about anything, Sparks.
Most of it's my fault. What can I say? I'm a murder machine, not a housekeeper. Okay, more of these guys.
This is going to sound weird, but I'm getting just the vaguest hint of the Sonic Adventure soundtrack. Can't hold on much longer. I will never let it go.
That might be a you thing, my friend.
No, I mean it's the same. It's the same bass line. I swear to God.
Check that out.
That game had a hell of a soundtrack, actually.
What's
you ever play that back in the day?
I have only played the 2D Sonic games. What's the best 3D Sonic game out there? Because I hear they're all
Sonic
terrible.
Adventure.
There has to be... Okay, really?
Yeah. Like, not even close. Like,
Okay.
3D, and that's not necessarily complimenting Sonic Adventure. I enjoyed it overall.
It's just the best of the worst?
It's the best of the worst. 3D
Alright.
Sonic games are just hot ass. Even like the good ones still find a way to be hot ass. And that's true of Sonic Adventure. Like, I have a lot of nostalgia for that game. Like, it blew my mind when I was 13 years old and I got my Dreamcast. But man, like, playing that game objectively, it is a broken, glitchy nightmare of an experience. But I loved it to death.
We put up with a lot of bad games for the sake of them being games when we were kids. Because there's nothing else to play.
Well, and, you know, I feel like today, you know, new consoles, new graphics cards, they definitely push the industry forward technically, but there was nothing quite like going from, you know, your Super Nintendo to your Nintendo 64, and then your Nintendo 64 to the Sega Dreamcast or the PS2. Like, those were mind-blowing leaps in fidelity. And so, you're right, like, Sonic Adventure was and is a broken, glitchy mess, but damn, was it a beautiful, like, jaw-dropping, broken, glitchy mess for the year 2000.
Hello, Cerberus.
Or, no, 99, in fact, I think. Right? Dreamcast was $99.99, I believe.
Ooh, see, I never owned one of those.
I was really excited about it, because I was, I very much... walk
Almost
the
fell.
middle ground between the Nintendo Sega console war. So like I loved Sega's offerings. Never had a Sega CD or a Sega Saturn, so this was my first Sega console since the Genesis, and I was pumped for it, and I really loved the
Oh, that's what's
Dreamcast.
shooting me.
Speaking of which, if you're ever looking to satisfy like a curiosity for like a really good console for homebrew or emulation, pick yourself up a used Dreamcast and mod the shit out of it. You would be amazed what that little tiny
Oh, that
box can
reminds
do.
me. I got a Steam Deck. Hooray!
Hey, how you liking it?
I haven't used it yet.
Son of a
It's working.
bitch.
It's working out exactly the way the Switch did. Nick pays money for thing, does not use thing.
I was gonna say you could be playing this game on it right now
But why? I'm playing it right now this way.
on my computer. You're really killing the vibe of the Steam Deck for me here, Nick.
I mean, I'll use it for like the 3 trips I'm taking this year, but that's about
There you
it.
Which is really its purpose, is not having to give up your Steam
Yeah.
library while you're traveling. Though, like I said, I've
But
been
for when you're
using
so
it really
addicted,
as
you know, that yeah.
yeah.
Hey, let's spin to win here.
For the year now that I've owned it, really doesn't feel like a year since I've had the thing. It's so revolutionized my Steam library. I really do still just lay down on the couch with it before bed and just play a few hours of something that I
Yeah, that was
has
a
been in
good
my
parry.
backlog for 10 years.
You know, I say
Hello.
that was a good parry, but like someone is gonna watch this and be like, God, this guy sucks. And they're right. I do suck at this game. So
Gonna be the Korean speedrunners who can beat this game blindfolded.
there's fan communities are, you know, they're all different and they're all unique.
They're all
There-
horrible.
there's a lot of elitism in the Ultrakill community, but you
Oh,
know,
really?
yeah. Oh man, like the way people fight tooth and nail to shave like a second off of like, you know, their completion times on the bosses is crazy.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, hey, if that's what you like, good for you.
Yeah, right.
You know,
you like being an
don't-
asshole? Great. Good on
Yeah,
you,
I
man.
mean, don't gatekeep is all I ask.
Yeah, right. It's like anytime
ouch.
you go to Reddit seeking advice on something, and then you get sucked into a community like for something you like, oh, cocktail making. Then you find out they found a way to gatekeep for cocktail making too. Like, you can't enjoy that because it's not made with freshly squeezed limes.
It's not real champagne if it doesn't come from France. Oh, shut
Yeah,
up.
fuck you.
Oh, fuck you.
It's bubbly wine. You mean to tell me that Champagne, France is the only place in the world that can make bubbly wine?
Well, yeah, you just don't call it champagne, right? That's all they ask.
Right. Well, but you're right. No, there's the purists though who insist like the only way to drink sparkling wine is if it comes from Champagne, France.
Now,
You know,
how do
or
you
if
feel
I
about
feel
Kobe
like
beef?
saving $200, I could just get a bottle of Mondavi or whatever it's called, and have
But
just
in a
as much fun drinking
situation,
it.
in a situation like with Kobe beef, you know, well, all of a sudden that name does mean something, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't get Kobe beef if you're not in Kobe, Japan.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like I will freely acknowledge that in certain instances you do get what you pay for. Like, and granted, I have not tried authentic Kobe beef, but
No,
yeah.
I'm hoping to. I'm going to Japan this year.
And you're bringing your friend Chris?
I mean, you got money for a $5,000 plane ticket?
I can scrap it
Where's
together
this-
depending on
Is
when you're
okay.
going.
Okay, Hubbard, have we ever done the Lagostino lobster rant on this channel?
No, I don't believe
Okay.
so. But please enlighten me.
Names mean something, right? Lagostino lobster. Do you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it is?
I've heard you talk about it before.
Okay, it's a big ass shrimp. Okay,
The
But
big ass shrimp.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's a big ass shrimp. And because someone had a friend in the USDA, it gets
Oh, this is
classified
coming
as a-
back to me now. Okay,
Yeah,
go on.
Yeah, so because someone had a friend in the USDA, legally it gets classified as a lobster, so they can sell it at the price of a lobster. But
Of
it ain't a
course.
lobster.
It's just a fucking giant shrimp.
Yeah. So, like I said, I've probably done this rant a couple times on this channel.
No, that's hilarious. No, I don't think you've done it on Play the Hits, but I've definitely heard you bitch about about it before.
It's criminal, man. Okay, all right. Let's
How
talk
dare
about
they?
scallops. Let's talk about scallops. Do you know the difference between a wet scallop and a dry scallop?
I do not.
Okay, so wet scallops are scallops that have been loaded down with water. Dry scallops are just normal scallops. Why do they do that? Because scallops are sold by the pound, and water is heavy.
Of course they are. Yep. Makes sense. Oh my god.
Yeah, we got the freaking gank squad up there.
Right?
Save me, coins!
Oh god, it's another statue.
Oh, there we go.
What? He's having a stroke. Get him.
Ooh.
Oh, so close.
By the way, you
Nice.
also get full health when you parry, which is also nice.
Oh, cool. That is
All right,
nice.
what were you guys hiding back here, anyways?
Just a bag of weed.
Again,
Oh.
if you're paying for that, you shouldn't be.
If you're paying
Literally
for it.
everywhere. Okay. Kind
Hey,
of wish
did-
I cleaned you guys out more thoroughly the first time.
The last time I was in
Go on.
Ohio, I saw all the signs. You guys are voting to legalize, or most likely not legalize, right? Did that
Funny
already
story.
get done?
Funny story. Yeah. Oh, that passed handedly.
Oh, it passed. Okay.
But oh, easily. I
Good
think
for
it was like
Ohio.
60-40. No, not good for Ohio. I didn't pick up the goddamn skull.
Nope.
God.
They really let you have it when you tried.
Anyways, no, it passed handedly, but I believe the Congress or the House of Representatives basically said like, no, you
You've
can't
gotta be
have
shitting me.
it. So they've thrown up all these roadblocks and injunctions. So
Your vote didn't count. That was a stupid decision you made.
whether you agree with it or not, that is not the way you do that. But yeah, that's essentially what they've said. Is no, dude, we're doing a do-over. They're not, but yeah, they're just
a democracy.
well, you know how
Sometimes.
it is. Heads I win, tails I coup.
Yep.
You know, it's only a win if our team wins.
If it was a preordained win.
Oh, thank God there's a checkpoint for this boss. Okay.
Sparks, how could you forget Companion Skull? Come on, Nick. Oh shit. Agony and Tundra. I don't like this at all. Oh dear lord.
All right. We're not doing bad so far.
No, you're doing great. It's them I'm worried about.
Okay. All right.
They
Where's my coins?
they
There we
really
go.
come at you with everything they have, don't they? Damn, dude. You're shaving that health off.
Okay. I can't remember if they enrage when you kill one of them.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it does.
Damn,
Oh.
son.
That's why you got to kill them together
I gotcha.
because they revive each other. Okay.
Like
Oof.
that one really frustrating boss in FF5. A green
Yeah.
dragon.
Who was? Yeah, that's right.
I forget what
What
was
was-
Archeoavis or something like that.
Archeoavis, or even
was
there's
that
a
the first
like
boss
that
in the
with
game?
Cyan, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah. But it keeps coming back every time you kill it. That annoyed the shit out of me. I love that game, but oh dear lord.
Well, we are in hell.
Hideous mass. Well, it delivers what it promised. Dude, look at his health go.
I've gotten pretty competent at this game,
You are slicing through him like a...
like a hot knife through hell butter.
Oh, I was gonna say like a concerning new mole on your back.
Ah! All right, that cut both ways.
Yeah, it did. Concerning new mole.
Well, you really liked that one, didn't you?
I did.
It was a good one. It was a good
Yeah.
one. Let's stay out of the reach of his weapons this time.
Is it just me or is he... He's a fucking lobster, isn't he?
No, he's a Lagostino shrimp.
He's a Lagostino shrimp is what he is. He's a fucking fraud, Nick. You don't have to take that. You don't have to pay lobster price for this piece of shit. Look at him. Look at him.
Okay, if we could avoid the shockwaves, Nick, that would be
Sparks, what
swell.
the actual heck is that? It's a fucking fake lobster is what he is.
He's a phony, a big fat phony.
Big fat phony. Wants you to pay lobster prices. Look at him. Look at him.
You know what else irritates me? Jumbo
Goddamn
shrimp.
joke. Say what? What else irritates you?
Jumbo shrimp.
Jumbo
Come on,
shrimp.
man. What sense does that make?
Deep fry them and they all taste the same.
Not bad, but that one took a little bit longer because we had to get both skulls. You only needed one to complete that.
Oh, really?
Oh, thankfully I'm not a coffee mess today. That's good.
But
Bad. Bad. You are bad, Nick Weber.
no, they're saying boo earns.
I just doxed myself. Oh, well.
You did. I hate when that happens.
Now, here comes the hardest skill check in any game I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
This boss is...
The langoustine?
my jaw hit the floor with this boss. I thought
boy.
something was glitched because it's something.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Claire de Lune.
Trying to remember the proper way to do this. Okay, so I need some skulls.
Clearly.
Let's see here. I'm trying to remember where the puzzle starts here.
Don't you hate when you enter a room and your first thought is, damn it, I do not have enough skulls.
My mind is adrift with the eternal torments, lurid vistas painted in insidious tones, hollow walls that scream to the touch. A mocking song plays all hours, even the sounds of the birds are fake, all reminders of my enduring damnation. Gabriel, my dearest friend, in endless penance I have awaited, sorry, I don't have my contacts in, your embrace into heaven. I have been so faithful, accepting my fate, but to what end? What punishment is this, that I am to bear the keys to my own doom with no hope of salvation? These skulls sneer their devilish grins, voices chattering, tempting me to take the plunge deeper into hell. But I won't do it. I've hidden them away amongst furnishings, books, and the very foundations of this accursed place. Forgive me, Gabriel, I will wait your remaining text irrelevant.
The robot,
like a machine.
What he wanted. Skulls, walls, irrelevant. Skulls located. Platitudinous writing no longer accepted.
Chris, that was a legit laugh. Thank you. Okay.
That sounds pretty gay.
And Gabriel
Yeah.
tosses the book away with disgust.
Right.
Okay.
Worthless tripe. The robot. Forgive me. Never. The robot's a critic.
Okay.
Just
Maybe I'd start.
Open, damn you.
Why even have to do it in a robot voice the whole time?
Beep, borp, pissed off.
But I feel nothing.
Did I say pissed off? I meant emotionless.
Okay, so he talked about the books and the foundations. Okay. What am I missing here? I'm missing something.
Oh, is this one of those things where they're like in different places every time?
Okay, so no, they're static. It's just well, yeah.
Sometimes you forget things. That's okay.
So this is what these runes were for.
Oh, interesting.
The slab pistol.
Ooh, like the sound of that. Ooh, okay.
So it's good and meaty, but it's a lot slower, and I will take that. I
Nothing
prefer
I like
that,
better
in
than a
fact.
meaty gun. You're just gonna shoot everything until skulls start popping out.
Let's see here.
I don't really think we've gamed since the new year, Nick. How's your 2024 been? Oh, wait, no, we did an episode of Metroid, but still. How's 2024
true,
going
yeah.
for you?
I've been sick for most of it.
Oh, good.
This is like not a difficult puzzle. Why is it so difficult for me? Okay.
It's just like eluding you. I hate when that happens. Like a game that you know how to play is just suddenly like mysterious to you. You forget like one part.
One very important
Punching
thing.
the fireplace.
Well, I don't know. It was an
Confounded
idea.
dilatory flame.
Okay, well I know
Damn you.
I know there's one
hello.
skull up here.
One.
That one I remember. Okay. Am I supposed to start with this skull?
Oh,
Yeah,
like the
there's
others
one.
don't appear until you get one. Oh, well, there we go.
Totally forgot about that.
That was something.
That's our boss.
Oh,
That's
good.
the first major boss in the game.
Oh, is that the difficulty spike that you were referencing?
Oh yeah. I'm V1. That's V2.
Oh, good. The upgraded model. I feel like there's got to be something with that mirror, right?
The very foundations, and he said something about books.
Shooting books. Where is Skull on book located?
This is what we're gonna do.
Blast the hell out of hell. I don't recall seeing any other books. Foundations, I mean, is there like a pillar or a base of a pillar or something like that?
Wait
Maybe
a
the base
second.
of one of those two statues?
Am I doing this backwards?
Huh. Try that one to your left there. Yeah, that one.
There we go.
There we go. There's a skull. Thought you could
Oh,
hide from me, you little Dickens.
I was doing that backwards, no wonder.
Hey, you. You don't go through with this, I promise you. I'll get you the best weed you ever smoked. Don't run away. Wait, come back. I'm not... Oh, he's gone.
Now this room is something, right? This room has to be
something. Look at the bottom there. There we go, foundations.
There we go.
There it is. Hello.
I made it way more difficult. Hello, little friend.
It's good to see you. Please don't take me to those other two skulls. They're assholes. Please, don't do it. Oh.
By the way, I could have just jumped through that window.
Oh, cool.
This boss took me an hour before I was like even semi-competent to beat them regularly.
Puzzles are of no consequence.
I couldn't even put a scratch on this guy in my first 10 minutes.
Oh boy. Oh dear God. He looks cool.
V2's pretty awesome.
Oh my shit, he's Xenogears. He's fucking Xenogears, Nick. You seeing this?
Yeah, sure is.
Oh my God. See, I would play this and I would assume that it's like a story boss that I'm supposed to lose to.
Uh-huh, yeah. Like for an hour straight though?
Yep. For an hour straight. Oh my God, like most recent game I had that happen in was actually Jedi Survivor. You get to the mandatory Disney fight with Darth Vader that has to be in every Star Wars property.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yep, yeah, it was stupid as shit, and one of the few weak points in that game for me. But I thought you were supposed to lose to him because like he catches fire and just goes apeshit. I'm like, oh, okay, it's a story thing. I'm supposed to lose. Well, you are supposed to lose, but you're supposed to beat him first, and then you lose automatically. So it's fucking stupid.
How insulting.
Right? So like I get halfway through the fight, I lose, and then they make you start from the beginning. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I guess I have to get him down to a certain point.
Well, you have to
down
see
to
how
a certain
awesome
point.
he is,
He
right?
starts tearing the building down. I lose. I'm not supposed to lose. I go all the way back to the beginning of the fucking fight. This happens like 4 times before I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna save all my health items for round 4 when he gets really mad.
Okay. This is a horrible combination of a very small target that's very powerful and very fast.
That's frustrating. I anytime you get a small target like that.
Hey, he stepped on my nail trap. That was nice.
Nice. Nice to have like quarter of his health down immediately. But yeah, I really liked Jedi Survivor. I don't know if I shared that with you. That was an unexpected game that I really enjoyed from last year.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive me. I'm a little
victorious.
Woo! Yeah, a little victorious. Yeah, that's right. Run away. Run away. I'm gonna take your arm.
My arm now.
This is mine now.
Oh shit! Give him the clamps, Nick. Give him the clamps.
Bada bing, bada clamp.
He's gonna get the clamps. Oh god, there's so much Futurama here. I wasn't expecting.
When you're a big murder robot.
DS. Oh, DSS. Immediately we get a cease and desist from Nintendo.
I was really hoping I'd get sad at some point, but
Sad. Oh, I'm sad.
let's
I
see.
imagine it's gotta be pretty hard though to get like that combination of things. Like you have to beat it really fast and really stylistically, but not very stylistically. Oh, cool! I like the bestiary there.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty neat. They give you like little backstory as to what everything is. It's got this really cool property that where like the manifestations in hell are based on like how powerful your spirit was in life. So the more people remember you, and the more important a person you were, the more powerful a creature you would manifest as in hell.
The more tight your ass is in hell, apparently.
Well, for that guy, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, for him, certainly.
Yeah, and then you got, you might end up as this guy.
No ass.
You know.
No ass to speak of.
This is a robot, you got to be built to be that. So,
yep.
Let's see
Nick,
here.
we're at about the hour mark. I'm more than willing to see another level, but I will leave that up to you.
Let's see how far we can get in Lust, because we just started the Lust realm.
Oh boy. Wait, am I going to need to censor this episode?
See, it's okay. You played Dante's Inferno for the Xbox then, right?
No, actually, I never played that.
Yeah, it was disgusting, and it was gratuitous. I love the way Lust looks in this world.
Oh, okay. Just
it's
unfeeling
really cool.
machinery.
Well, I mean, in the original Dante's Inferno, right? Like, what was it like? People were blown about on the winds of hell, like how they're blown about by the winds of their desire in life. Remember?
Yeah.
In Dante's Inferno. So, yes. When God disappeared, King Minos, king of the hell level, or king of the lust level, said, "You know what? God's gone. Let's make hell less miserable for everybody. We've suffered long enough, right?" So he tries to reform the lust level and turns it into this like cyberpunk techno city, and
cool.
like builds walls to keep out the winds and makes it a really comfy place.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's got some fun lore.
That's a hell I could get behind.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the host of heaven did not appreciate that, and
I imagine not.
Put an end to that.
Hey, you guys can't have nice stuff in hell.
Oh, you're supposed to be miserable.
That's the whole point.
There we go. Okay, as I say, Nick, can you please stop overshooting that?
Nope.
Apparently not. Spin to win!
Spin to win.
Oh, I got them both on that. Good.
Nice. Now I'm just doing it because it looks cool.
Because it makes me look cool.
Because it makes me look cool. Whoa. Okay. This is neat.
Is it? I love this. This is great. I was so confused when I saw the title for this stage is also my Steam name, Bridge Burner. What are the chances?
Right?
How many times am I gonna dox myself in this episode? I'm gonna burn all my different identities.
Still waiting for the game where you get to play as Buck Futson.
You're gonna have to make that game. You realize that, right?
I am. It's a really unique handle. I mean, now that I say that, this will be like the one episode of ours that really takes off, and everyone will hear him like, "Oh, I'm gonna make sure I get Buck Futson as my username and everything, so he can't use it anymore."
Sparks, I need you to go online and buy the rights to www.buckfutson.com.
Buckfutson.com. I think we might have knocked Sparks out.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fair.
That's okay.
I already own the rights to worm.com, so I could use another website.
Worm.com?
Worms.com. www.worms.com.
Dude, when they do the inevitable Worms reboot, you're going to cash in big.
I'm gonna demand a big old check from who is that? THQ?
Oh,
that
I think
can't
so.
Be right.
It's been a long ass time since I played Worms, man.
Oh, there he is.
It's in that same part of my brain that stores the old Windows 95 pinball game. Do you remember that?
I do. That was so cool when Windows would just kind of give you cool stuff like that.
Yeah, just like free random ass games to pass the time with. I got really good at that pinball game. Which is funny because I had hoped that it would translate into real skill at pinball. It doesn't.
Nope. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It does not. completely different physics from, planet Earth, as it turns out.
Now, if I remember correctly, like weren't those games like Pinball and Solitaire? Weren't they put on the computer? Yeah, weren't they meant to like get you used to the operating system?
Yeah, pretty much. But they were also fun.
Well, yeah, that too.
They
not
were
all
surprisingly
education
fun.
has to be miserable.
No.
Just most of it.
Dude, there were some really weird and like innovative 90s Windows experiments. Did you ever play?
Damn it!
I can't remember its name, but they were like these kind of like little digital Furby looking creatures.
Like Zoo Pets or something.
Yeah, and it was like it was side scroller, but they apparently for like the 90s it marketed as like, these are pets that really feel something, and like you can they're still going about their daily lives even when you aren't playing the game. So when you come back,
like the keychain pets.
Kind of, but it was for like I think it was a Windows 95 thing, or maybe 98.
How many times are you gonna fall off this platform?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
As many as I need, apparently.
What is the game that I'm thinking of? Shoot.
Come on.
It'll come to me like right after this episode ends. But it sounds like you might know the game that I'm talking about. It was...
Yeah, I want to say it's like Neopets.
Something like that. It was really addictive, though.
See, here's the thing. I was more of a RuneScape guy back in those days.
Ooh, RuneScape. Hell yeah.
Now, did you partake, as they say?
I did, but I never got very far at it. Like, I think my brain was too stupid to understand a game like RuneScape when it first came out. The first MMO that I really engaged with was FF14.
Yeah. Those are both, I think, those are both the extent of my MMO playing.
You and I did give 11 the college try, though.
Oh, yeah.
We were just a decade too late.
Yeah, it's too much for coming into that game late.
Which, mind you, is now also a decade ago. So, like, where you and I were 10 years ago,
there's
still people who play 11 religiously, which is crazy to think about.
In for a penny, in for a pound, right?
Right? But can you imagine, like, in 2024 trying to pick up FF fucking 11?
Actually, given my life choices and where my profession has taken me, accounting-wise, I think
totally see you do it.
I could swing it now. It wouldn't be fun, but...
No, it really wasn't that fun when we played it. Like, I wanted to experience it.
Here's the thing, is nobody's got time for grind anymore, right? And that game was nothing but grind.
Oh, it was religious, uncaring grind from start to finish. Like, I was really surprised that we managed to somehow get to level 50 and even just get, like, the basic job classes unlocked for that game. But, like, I was so proud when I became a Dragoon in that game. It was crazy.
That game was very demanding.
Yeah, but there was not much I could do after that. Like, I wasn't going to be participating in raids. It was just kind of the accomplishment of, hey, I saw a little bit of this game. I at least know what it's about now.
Oh, okay. Nice of them to just put me on the bridge.
Though, actually, weirdly enough, another fond memory I have is staying over the night at a friend's house who had, like, a really beefy PC for, the year 2002. And he actually got on the early access, like, beta of FF11.
What do you think? One more?
And yes, go for it. And I almost got him kicked off the server because I started typing profanities to random strangers.
You would absolutely be the friend who would get you banned from something.
Well, and that was really cool. I think he was probably the only person in Northwest Ohio who was part of that, and it was neat. It like blew my mind. I'm like, holy shit, this is a massive open world, and it looks like Final Fantasy. This is really cool. And so I immediately proceed to almost ruin it for him.
Yeah, and you were doing God's work. He shouldn't have been playing all those video games.
Like, there was the novelty of, like, hey, this is a real person that I'm interacting with, not some random NPC. I can call him a buttwad. And so I did. Over and over and over again.
Yeah, that was interacting with people, that was a strange concept back in those RuneScape days.
It was, man. Given the kind of child I was, it was, interacting with people was not my forte at the time.
But where'd you guys go?
We're going away. Holy shit, now this is feeling a lot like Doom. I mean,
yeah.
It's definitely got its own thing going, but...
Well, you can tell it's the best kind of game because it's inspired by something, but it does its own thing with it.
Absolutely. And actually, I was going to say, if it wears... I mean, the gore is clearly inspired by Doom, but if it wears its inspirations on its sleeves at all, I would definitely give it more of an Unreal Tournament feel than Doom.
Yeah, well, it's definitely from that whole id Software family.
Yes, I like it a lot. That's probably why I'm enjoying this so much, because it definitely brings me back to some childhood favorites.
I
I got
a
statue filled with blood, huh?
I love that coin mechanic. That is just the coolest thing I've ever seen in a game.
That is nifty.
All right, we're gonna shotgun jump our way up the staircase and save some time because I don't want to fight up it. Ready for this?
I'm ready. Do it. Yo!
Right.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna do it poorly, apparently.
We're gonna do it eventually, though.
There we go.
There it is. Oh no! That's okay. By the way, are you WASD-ing, or are you playing with a controller?
I am using a controller, but I think for higher level play, you definitely have to be using keyboard and mouse.
I was gonna say, first-person platforming with a controller has always been problematic for me.
Really?
Oh yeah, with
Interesting.
the sole exception of Metroid Prime, strangely enough. But that controlled quite a bit differently from your average FPS controller game.
Come on, do it.
Like you give me WASD with a first-person game, I'm like fucking Rain Man, but yeah, controller platforming is not my forte. Well, first-person controller platforming.
I always end up having to use the D-pad for platformers. That's always been my preference.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, here's our railgun.
Ooh, wait, I thought you had the railgun. No, you had the minigun. Sorry. Oh my goodness, that is cool.
Okay, now I gotta wait for that to charge back up.
I was gonna say I'm noticing the no ammo, but I do also see the charge battery there.
It's really cool. The all the guns have unlimited ammo, and all the guns have like in Mass Effect, how they tell you the story behind like how the guns actually function.
Yeah.
Like they don't use bullets; they just take like in Mass
micro slivers of.
Yes, exactly it. So it just cuts off a small sliver on a hunk of metal, and that's your bullet.
I like how in Mass Effect 2, don't get me wrong, I love Mass Effect 2, but I love how in Mass Effect 2, one of their journal entry things was like an excuse for going back to bullets now that it was more like a shooter-oriented game.
Yeah.
Like, oh, new technology, and now we've got one kind of ammo for all the guns. Fuck you.
Yeah, it turned out
they could have just left it alone.
We swapped the entire galaxy over. Absolutely, that's the most galling thing. It didn't have to happen.
Can you imagine, like, in a sci-fi future where everyone is used to having essentially unlimited ammo? Like, all of a sudden, like, every single gun in the world now has to use the same, like, weird-ass looking bullets.
the Space Obama will buy back your guns, but only within the next 2 years.
So
his galactic gun buyback program.
Hello. Nice dodge. Or parry. Counter.
Whatever the hell it is. Okay, I want to try something here. Oh my god, it works.
Damn.
You can hit the coins with the railgun.
Really? That's cool.
This is the
you
rail coin.
Took it to that Mario 64 thwomp there.
Sure did. He won't be getting back up. There was a book. Okay, I wasn't crazy. Reading.
You ever find it weird that Mario 64? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Gabriel struck down Minos, his flesh torn asunder with torrents of crimson pooling at his feet as we all cried out for clarity. Justice, Gabriel decried to all, with our just ruler writhing and wailing in agony. The Lord's will be done. We watched in horror as Minos lay broken, now waning, screaming in defiance of God's will. Gabriel. Remaining text irrelevant.
You ever find it funny, though, that Mario 64, a game that really nailed the look and feel of Mario and brought it into the third generation, or third dimension, they just completely forgot what thwomps looked like for that game?
I'm guessing Miyamoto needed something to like display like the 3D aspects of the game. You know what I mean?
Maybe,
I'm guessing
but I don't follow how that goes with the weird ass looking thwomps in that game.
Well, you had normal thwomps, right? And then you had like the thwomps who'd like fall towards you. My guess is, like I said, they needed something that was like similar but also different to show off the 3D-ness of the system.
But none of them had spikes, and they all had like these weird ass looking faces instead of like the established, you know, kind of vaguely mean looking thwomps that we were used to from.
I'm going to tell you what, it's 15, 20 years later and we're still talking about them. Tell me they didn't do their job.
That's right. I'm sorry, I can't abide by wrong looking thwomps. Nick, you've got me firmly sold on this game. Thank you for showing me this.
So what do you think? What do you think?
I really like it. I will probably be purchasing it the next Steam sale.
Yeah, well, last Steam sale I think it was like $3 off. But hey, you know what? Small developer, give them some support. You know, give them some love.
Yeah, I'm actually this evening about to buy a game that's been on kind of like my periphery for a couple of years now. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is $3. So
I've heard good things about that.
Why the hell not for $3?
Yeah, it's less than a cup of coffee. Yeah, like a bad cup of coffee.
A bad cup, like a Speedway cup of coffee. Actually, Speedway makes respectable coffee. I shouldn't judge.
I'm glad you've enjoyed our little trip to hell so far, and I think we can knock this out in like 2 more episodes. It doesn't overstay its welcome.
With anybody, Nick. Glad it's you.
One of these days. Careful what you say. Self-fulfilling prophecy, my friend.
See you next time, buddy.
Later.
Sheer heart attack.